Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Never Would Have Guessed. It's your boy Lloydie here. I'm with my everyday Staltry, Jack. Fortunately, we are missing Mr. 123 this week. He got some stuff going on with the band, but make sure to give them some support, check them out, so they're definitely doing some big shit. And we have our first guest today, little pink hair. Say Ariana, say what's up, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Ariana.
Boo, that was corny.
Riley's
Boo.
person. I don't know. I'm a person.
Boo, you're owned. Boo.
Boo, you're.
All right.
Boo. Wait, do you do these? Boo.
End the episode. Boo.
No, wait, come back. We need you.
Well, yeah. So there's those two. She'll be here this week. She'll probably be on every once in a while. Try to get her on with some of the other girlfriends and have a little girlfriend episode at some point.
Yeah, introducing my girlfriend. Hi.
You're
What's
lefty?
that, your left hand?
It's pretty rough.
I am left-handed, yeah.
Try
I do,
your
actually, I
right
do
hand.
remember that fucking coach.
Why would I try my right hand? I'm so uncoordinated.
Yeah, I can't, it doesn't mentally work for me. It's like
No,
the same
it's like that-
action. It's the exact same
Someone else
motion.
is doing it.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's like the same action.
me.
It just feels so
It's
weird.
It's still me. Still me.
You look down and you're still crying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I bought this one.
Ariana, do you cry when you masturbate?
You don't?
Yeah, so we got a good episode going this week.
Welcome to the podcast!
Welcome.
That's what happens when we leave Toby out. Even though he does no moderation, we've unhinged the entire situation.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Alrighty.
Yeah, thank God Toby's not here, so we actually might get sponsored this week.
Maybe we might get sponsored.
Yeah.
Why is that random song
Sponsored
playing?
by Red Bull.
Songs are by Red Bull, yes.
No, I said oh.
Shh, that song was not by Bruno Mars, it was by Red Bull. Please don't copyright us.
Sponsored by Red Bull. Chill out.
Smite's sponsored by Red Bull. I'm sponsored by Smite, technically. So,
So you're famous.
technically, I'm sponsored by Red Bull. I'm sponsored by Red Bull Records. Not even Red Bull. They're side music company.
They're
Their
records.
own side
Ooh.
music company.
Boo, Red Bull Records. Boo.
No, give me free drinks, please.
Boo that man. Boo.
Ooh.
Jack takes sip of Red Bull.
Ariana on her 13th Red Bull for breakfast. Dude, first time I met her, I shit you not. You ever seen a white pineapple monster?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, you know what the ocean looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine a passenger seat of a Chevy Cruise.
No.
The
it was a
ocean,
Ford
except
Fiesta.
the
Wait,
ocean
what?
is Monster. She had enough empty Monster cans in her passenger seat to, sponsor a homeless clinic.
Please let me explain. I did have about 40 Monster cans in my car.
That's not even the number I would have went with, but God.
I probably had about 40. But it was sort of as a joke at first. It started out as 10 because I would drink one every day and I would just put it in the floorboard of my car because who's going to be in my car? So, and then after 10, 10, 15 accumulated and I'm like, you know what would be hilarious if I got all of the trash out of my car except for the Monster cans. I think it would be funny, and it was. So, I don't hear.
That's what I told the cop. I was like, man, I had all these t-shirts in my car, but there was a bunch of crack cocaine there. And I was like, it'd be so funny if there were 10 pounds of crack cocaine in my vehicle crossing state borders. And he didn't get the joke. I didn't understand. It was really weird.
Imagine you empty your car to get the trash out and then leave trash in your car.
Dude, I did do that. I don't know
You
what.
just told me.
Do you remember?
Oh yeah, let's get the trash out, but let's keep half of it.
No, but it was an aesthetic. Okay.
It was an aesthetic
An
for
aesthetic.
there to be just
Yes.
you don't have people in your car. Is what I'm hearing.
No, I
That's
don't.
what,
I
you
don't.
have people in your car.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yes, exactly.
There's more women in her
the
car
worst
per day
one.
than yours. One.
Oh. Damn.
I just
Fair
spilled my,
enough.
I spilled my wine on my PC for that. If it makes you feel better.
Karma, you get it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I definitely
Instant
got it.
karma.
Instantly got it. It's on my fucking
I'll
hand
take
now.
that one. I'll take it.
Jack's
I
gonna
did
get.
also, on the record, this is not a joke. Steal this wine from work. RGA, our buttons. So anyway,
Sir, you are under arrest.
Oh no. Oh no.
this bottle probably worth more than they paid me all 8 hours today.
Probably.
Or 12 hours.
Yeah, I was 8 hours. I don't know.
She does
On my double yesterday, I made 200, so that was cool. Or it's 2 something. pretty easy for a double. But
Damn, you can pay me back that $199.99 you owe me now. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm not Toby. I don't owe you money.
Bro, what a time I've texted him. Not even mad, but it's like yo, like you ever gonna give me that like $30 or whatever? He's oh yeah.
It was
bro.
no, it was for the Xbox. Doesn't he owe you for the Xbox?
Yeah,
Not to no, it was
well, he
business
owe-
on the internet, but
No, yeah, he owes me for the Xbox, but it was just the shipping. I didn't give a fuck about the Xbox, but I'm like, I don't want to have to like it's gonna cost me like $20-$30 to ship this fucking Xbox halfway across the country, Toby. Like, because it's actually Declan's Xbox. It's not even mine.
yeah,
Mine was broken. Declan had the nice one of the old one.
yeah. I had one of those too. Like, was it the S?
He had a white one, a little skinny one.
Yeah.
It looks like the new one, just it's not. But I was like, yo, like Declan said you could have this, like I'll send it to you, but like it's gonna cost me, like it's gonna cost a decent amount to send this across the country. Like it's a pretty big box. Like he's like, oh yeah, okay, just send me the receipt, Catherine. I'll cash app it to you. I'm like, all right, cool. Nothing. It's been it's been like a full year. I really don't even care. It's just like funny at this point. There's a guy in Maryland, bro. I think his name's Ryan. It's do you remember Joe, Black Joe?
I've never. You do this every time.
Okay, well you
It's
know
the
one
same
of them.
Joe, and I've never fucking met Joe once in my life. I know Joe Giles.
You know
Okay, well
of
that's the
Joe.
drug dealer that made me a god at basketball, not that.
Yes, yeah,
Um,
that guy.
Yeah.
That man
so
trained
guy-
you in the Y for like a
My
month
man
straight.
trained me in the streets. He had me drive like okay, this is all over, so it don't matter. And his last name is Erfloffelnuff. Yeah. He would pay me money to drive him around to sell weed. And that was back when I first started smoking weed. So I would be so
Good
high,
business, too.
I had no idea what was going on. I was so high.
And you were
That was like,
driving?
I think like with that one hit I would have took right here, I'm fine. I would have been asleep then. Like, I would just drive him around till like 2 a.m. We go back to his house. We play like Dragon Ball fucking Z on the PS1. Drink fucking juice out of a bag. And then just go to school.
Out of a bag? What do
we
you
were in
mean?
the hood.
Egg juice.
Timberbrook was the hood, my boy.
Well, I mean,
Broke his hood.
Yeah. We don't
Could
like
get shot.
guns
If
were
you
out
don't
in
like
pickup basketball games. Let's just say that. Like we be playing on the streets, and it's like you know to strap out.
alright.
Yeah, not good. What was the other one that was behind the police station? Because I got in a fight at
That's Lakeside.
Lake. Oh yeah, bro, I got in a fight
Lakeside's
there once.
worst.
Yeah, no, I got in a fight, and my bus driver
That's
up
where
front.
guns are just getting drawn on.
Nah, these motherfuckers
Tell your
had
dog to shut
nunchucks.
up.
Nunchucks,
Yeah.
bro. 8th grade. Little
Or like
kid.
a year ago, there's a guy walking around with a machete around there.
Yes, it's legal. It's lit. You can't. Like, they can't even do nothing about it. It's just legal. But fucking I don't know, some kid tried to fight me on the bus, 8th grade. Did you know Connor McNeese?
Yeah.
Yeah, so him and I were really good friends in middle school. We were like neighbors. He lives like next to some cornfield that my fucking parents think. I don't know. We rode dirt bikes together and shot shit. Cool as fuck.
Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah, he was chill. He was definitely really. We weren't even that close in high school. He was very different. Probably my fault. I was also very different. But either way, we're really cool. So he's on the bus. He has my phone, and this dude is like Connor's a small guy. I'm pretty sure he's still a tiny dude.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
still small,
he-
like senior year.
Yeah, because I've been this big since like 5th grade, 6th grade. He was that big in 6th grade and didn't get any bigger. He just stayed that size. I see him on Instagram now. He's all tatted up and shit. 'Cause I try to talk to him every once in a while. He just never responds. But either way, so we're on a bus. It's him and then Sam Phipps. Fucking weirdo. And then Casey. I don't remember if you remember Casey that killed himself.
Yeah,
Him
I
and
remember.
him and I
Casey
were actually pretty good
did
friends.
that.
R.I.P. the homie. But he was there too. I think he was Sam's brother. I think he was Casey Phipps actually.
It was
Their
Casey
cousin.
Phipps, and it was probably. Are you thinking of Sam Kohler?
No, it was definitely Sam Phipps because I still have him on Snapchat. I don't talk to him. I do see his stories. They were definitely related. I specifically remember I knew Casey. So Connor was best friend. Like Connor and Sam were like that. And then Casey was related to Sam. So Casey would come around when Sam was around. But back then, he didn't come around much because he was like smoking weed and doing drugs and shit when we were all like 12.
Yeah.
In our day and age, I mean, I am so. This is really not a good spot for this headphone. I keep karate chopping it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, in our day and age, like, yes, kids now on like their generation, they're smoking dick and sucking weed or whatever at like 6th grade.
Yeah, yes.
For
the
us, it was like-
age-old sucking weed and
Yeah.
smoking.
Whatever Wiz Khalifa said, I'm smoking dicks. I don't know. But
Love a good dick smoker.
I'm sure you do. But yeah, no. So, fuck was I saying? Oh, we're on this bus, right? We had the most like our bus driver didn't give a fuck, bro. She would record fights for us. She would stop the bus in like a side street. She was cool as fuck. She didn't care. So she pulls the bus over, and she's like, "All right, if you guys are gonna fight, I'm gonna pull the bus over and go fight out there. Just don't do it on the bus." I'm like, "All right, bet we can fight somewhere else." This kid's like Connor's size, right? That's why I wanted to get into Connor. So he's Connor's size, if not smaller. I am this size, getting ready for freshman year football. With the ego I have, but no ADHD meds, like so unchecked, right? This dude's sitting behind me, throwing balls at me, going, "Your mama's a bitch. Your mama's a bitch. Your mama." And I've been in I already been like 10 fights that year, so he knew I was easy to actually. So I did end up getting expelled that year on the last day of school. Fuck that principal. Bitch, I still went to 9th grade. But
Word
so,
of hope.
well, I moved to North Carolina. Fuck your expulsion. It don't matter. You had to expel me in the last 30 days. You waited to the last day, you stupid bitch. Like, it's a whoop-de-doo. No wonder you're not the fucking principal anymore. So he's recording. His name was Kevin. It's funny because me and this guy were really good friends after this fight. Throwing shit at me, calling me. He's like, "Your mom's a bitch. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Da 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 da." And I'm just like, "Bro, I'm twice your size. I don't even. This is not enjoyable for me. Like, you literally don't even reach my elbows, and your hair is so long that if I grab it, you're done. Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?" And he's still talking shit. And I'm like, "All right, like, let's go." I remember because he ripped my favorite fucking American Eagle shirt. Connor's recording.
Bro,
on
I would
his
have
cell
fought
phone.
somebody if they did that. No,
Well, no.
I
This
would've been
this was
on
in
that
fight.
ass.
You know, this was in the
Nah.
fight. So I take my glasses
Okay.
off. I give my glasses to Connor. He's got my fucking flip phone and his iPod Touch. And he's
Yeah,
old school.
yeah. The iPod Touch.
Yeah.
Classic.
240p. Fucking pixels are so fat you can't fucking see shit.
All you hear is,
And,
"Get
like,
him!"
So you see the video. This kid's head is like here in this video, right? So I'm like, dog starts with a left hand punch. I'll never forget this because in my brain I was like, there ain't no way. So he comes up and he does this really weak like left hand punch, and I knew he wasn't left handed. So I'm like, okay, done. Like instantly, because he was already turned his body like this. So I'm, bam, on the ground. Gets back up and he's like yanking at my fucking knees, right? So I grab the fucker. He's a little too tiny, dude. I grab him and I just slam him. He's holding onto my shirt while this happens and rips my fucking shirt. Didn't rip it off, but like put a finger like hole in it, bitch. It's really frustrating. Fight was instantly over. Like it literally lasted 15 seconds. Like the bus driver had stopped.
Man, 1-2 pieced him.
Well, it was the slam. The punch wasn't that
Shaking
bad.
at the next window, bitch.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, like no, like I wasn't. I was a
Golly.
kid, so the punches weren't that crazy back then. Like I'm not like an
Not a
adult.
match, not
But that
included,
pickup-
boy.
Like it was like when someone grabs a dog and they just that slam was like I heard the whole bus ooh, like you can hear like a court like ooh, like because she's pulled over to watch this, right? Because like it's instantly over. Flip them, done, right? And I'm like, "Kevin, like, can we fucking stop? I want to get on the bus and I want to go home. Like, fucking stop. Like, you're done. Like, you're fucking like a half unconscious."
Kevin.
So this is the point. This fucking red Ford fucking Focus does like a goddamn Tokyo drift into the fucking trailer park. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, it's over. I'm dead." A fucking undercover cop hops out and breaks it all up. And I'm like, "Whew, man, that was almost bad."
Great.
And I'm sitting in this cop car, right? And he was like, he was so mad. He's like, "I'm off duty. I ain't got to deal with this bull." He was so mad. So mad he was off duty. Sits me in this car. Kevin was like, he felt bad for him because he was pretty fucked up, right? He needed medical attention. They called the ambulance for him. So I'm in the car like I'm the bad guy because I won the fight, obviously. So I'm sitting in the car. You know my father. My father shows up drunk and gets a DUI, so that was quickly not a solution to the problem. And then I'm sitting in this car, right? And I'm in no danger at all unless they decide to kill this cop, which at that point is not looking good for me. But also my bus driver, the second that cop hopped out of that car, rubber burnt out of there. Like, bitch took my glasses, my cell phone. I had to come get it the next day. Gone. And she did actually get, not fired, but she got suspended because she wasn't supposed to leave a student or something. I don't know. She got in trouble. Wasn't good. She was mad at me. I was like, "Bitch, you could have left."
I
But
could have let you fight on the bus.
yeah, I think that was right when they started introducing cameras, though. I think if she would have let us do it with the camera, she probably would have got in trouble. Remember back then, we had no cameras. You could just buck. Like, there was no proof, so you just go for it. But I'm sitting in the back of this car, and the cop's like, because there's an actual like cop there. Like he had called a second guy. He's dealing with my dad. It was like very politely like complying with his DUI arrest, but like, man.
You're not gonna take my son, sir. How did you get here?
Well, no, he just like stumbled
I
in.
drove.
Yeah, I remember he had that brown Tahoe. He parked like in the grass, and he was like, "Riley, what the fuck is going on?" I'm like, instantly ended. And so, whatever. I'm sitting in this car, and it's all over. Like the cops about to let me go. My stepmom had already came. My dad. They actually didn't even take my dad to jail. They just gave him like a thing. They gave him like a piece of paper or something. But my stepmom did have to come home, and they did not let him drive. She had to come drive us. And I'm looking, every door at that trailer park, there are dudes sitting in front of their door like the fucking intro to the Narcos movie, like this. With fucking nunchucks hanging over their fucking back, stabs, fucking machetes and shit. And I'm sitting here like, man, what would have happened if I won this fight and the fucking cop didn't show up? Because they're looking at one of their little 13-year-old up-and-coming hoodlums, unconscious on the ground, and a guy twice his size, so they're probably assuming I'm significantly older than him, which I wasn't. They're probably thinking some high schooler just jumped him at his second he got off the bus. So I died there. I don't come out of that one.
You don't go to trailer parks.
Yeah.
I died there.
You know the funny thing? The only thing I got in trouble for is my dad. He said, don't ever get off the fucking buses someone else is stopping in. He said, what were you going to do if they got off and just shot you? What the fuck were you thinking? I'm like...
Pretty good point. You were also a child, though.
Well, that's my argument. It's like, Dad, I knew I was going to win. He's like, okay, you win, and then what? He's like, you win, and then what? You win, and then you lose, because there's 50 dudes that are fucking my age. I'm like...
A learning
He's like, these dudes are all fucking criminals. He's like, Lakeside of all things. Why the fuck did you get off the bus? Like, of all places you could have got off, that was the worst.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Lakeside is kind of like the arena battleground, though.
Can you take that off? Turn the heater off. That's what...
on.
Because it was fucking cold, bitch.
Damn.
But yeah, I remember that he was pretty... Yeah. I actually didn't even get in trouble at school for that one. I got like a 1-day bus suspension, but... Like the bus driver was also suspended.
Hey, Dad, don't drunk drive me to school today.
He was putting up like Will Chamberlain DUI numbers. I'm not gonna lie. Like I remember my mom. Like
man's throwing up triple
no,
stuff.
seriously. I remember he had to get the thing that he would blow in to start his car. He couldn't even start his own goddamn. He would make me blow into it. He would make me blow into it. Yeah, I'm like, bro. Like, if you can't blow into this thing, maybe you shouldn't try.
Isn't that one of the ones where like you can't even have it blow like a .001 or whatever?
Oh nah, yeah, because it's just like
it just like won't start your car.
Well, especially because like a lot like for me, I almost got another DUI like years after that one because I was drinking the night before.
Yeah, that was crazy as shit, bro.
Yeah, that one was wild. I got it all taken away though. And like even when I did my cop thing, they said it's not there. Like it's all gone. So I got more or less away with it, but.
You remember how we got pulled over?
I specifically actually remember the moment I looked at that cop, said I got plenty of time, pulled out, realized I had 2 people in a fucking station wagon and did not have the horsepower to have that kind of time. Hoped he didn't turn his lights on, followed me all the way to the red light and then lit my ass up.
Well, it was funny because you were like not getting over. You were like out of it. You were like not getting over into the right lane.
I blew 8 times the legal limit. No shit.
Well, I know, but like what I'm saying is, I was like, bro, you gotta get over. You have to like get over the next lane. You just like didn't, and I just like slowly, just like smoothly turned the steering wheel, and just moved you into the next lane. And then we got pulled over, and he was just like, yeah, you cut us off, and I'm like, there's no way, he's lying.
If he was going to say I cut him off, it was in that initial pull-out. Because I do remember making that decision, like, I'm drunk, so maybe I shouldn't go. But, like, there's no way I don't have enough time. Thinking I'm in the Volvo, which has got a...
I looked, like, 4 times. Like, you didn't cut anybody off.
I mean, if I'm an angry cop, maybe. But, yeah, either way. I shouldn't have been behind the wheel of the vehicle. That was going to say, anyone listening, don't drink and drive. Seriously, it's not funny. It's funny now, but it's not funny. So don't do that.
Drink and drive.
You can drink at home,
idea.
We're sponsored by
get fucked up at your
drinking
house.
And driving.
Like if you can think in the morning, you're not having fun.
Well, no, you get to the place you need to be at work, and then you get drunk, and then you have 8 hours, and then. Yeah, Jason.
I was complaining.
We're sponsored by getting drunk at work.
Yeah,
I was complaining to the new girl about Jason who got upset at a guy for getting drunk. And she's like, man, that guy must have been getting pretty drunk. Because I'm pretty sure he also gets drunk. And if you make the drunk guy get mad at you for drinking, That's pretty bad. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh no.
Me and Jason in the cooler, waiting for each other to leave to drink the wine. Ooh, ooh. I'm like, Jason, are you actually looking for anything? He's like, I was just waiting for you to leave. I'm like, fucker, I was waiting for you to leave.
You guys might as well just bring straws in there at this point.
Never forget my Christmas gift, Jack. So his wife went out. He's the older guy. He's like 60 or 70. But I mean, this guy goes to like Grateful Dead concerts on acid like weekly. This dude lives his life. All of his kids are in frats in college. He goes to like Ole Miss and turns up every weekend. Like he's like the college frat old dad, right? Cool as fuck.
Pretty legendary.
And he's like our prep cook. So you don't even have to do anything at work. He just walks around baked as fuck and just like does side stuff that everyone somehow needs him to do, but it's not like any urgency at all for him. Like him and I will literally go to our cars, smoke weed together, and be like, "Damn, like we've been out here a whole hour. Like that's crazy." They're in there like
Still
sweating.
clocked in.
They're in there sweating.
Dude, there was one time I was working down at the docks in Baltimore for R&L, and bro, like, they were like, "Hey, go take like a 30-minute break," and this was like the first time I ever took one.
Okay.
Like, the first time they ever sent me on one. I was like, "What the fuck?" All right. So I went out there, I was supposed to take a 30, and I was like, yo, I'm kind of tired. I'm just going to take like a small nap real fast. So I just set like 3 alarms for like 30 minutes. I wake up a smooth hour 20 later.
Jack ever says he's tired, he's done.
Oh yeah.
I've told
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Jack
Oh,
is the
yeah,
first
yeah.
one to sleep in every situation.
Yeah,
Yep.
he has told me that.
Yes,
That's
I
true.
If I'm tired, it's a wrap. If I drink too, if I get drunk, like if I'm out, I'm good. But like the second we get home, we're not doing nothing else. I'm hitting the fucking bed, bro.
Jack's not a like go home and
Ow.
chug a Red Bull guy. He's a go home and chug a Red Bull and then make you wonder why you bought it because he's asleep.
Yeah. Damn.
Shout out to our sponsor, Red Bull,
Red Bull. Yeah.
and
Perfect.
drinking at work. Yep.
Drinking at work and Red.
And then Ubering home if you're still drunk. Yep.
Yes, exactly. See, we're grown-ups, adults.
You could always steal a car and go home also.
Or you could do that,
Just let your friend drive.
of course. After you steal it and
Oh,
drive
there was
to
this
their
lady in
house.
Missouri, like where we live, Jack. Like pretty close. These people stole her car. She tracks them. It's like an old black lady. She tracked them down to the gas station and clapped on them both and killed them both in the gas station and got their car and left.
This happened
Recently, me and Jason were talking about it.
like
Look it up. You can look it on your phone. Yeah, Missouri woman tracked down 2 guys. It was 2 guys that stole her car. She killed them both and just like, yeah, thanks for my car. Bye.
well, I mean,
How you
just
do
don't
it?
steal
That's how
a
I would do it.
car.
They don't be playing like Missouri. They be clicking around here, boy. I'm gonna lie.
Clicking and clacking.
Clicking and clacking, yeah. Everyone has a gun and
I
they're all
walked into
hicks.
a gun store with a North Carolina ID, and he's like, "We can make this work." It's like,
We can make this work. Let's step out back. Do you have cash?
I know, Jack. You'll love Missouri. You can literally conceal carry with no permit. You just buy a gun, you're good. You carry an assault rifle from the Walmart. They can't do shit.
Hick.
No, you start shooting.
Town.
I mean, that'd be good.
Oh,
Don't
I want to
be
point this out, and hoping I'm gonna say this, and then you'll watch this VOD, and then double remember because you suck at it. You do have the stream title still as Gamer Time. The game is under Smite, and your tags are NBA, 2K23,
Oh, I didn't know the tags.
English, drops enabled. What are we dropping on this podcast, homie?
That's how you know
Yeah,
that's not
what?
me.
Are we
You know I
getting
didn't
are
do
we getting
that.
Smite
I have
skins and
Smite
viewer
partners.
points?
Damn.
You actually do get Smite skins from watching my screen. Matter of fact, everyone. So you're mad because I'm partnered and you're not. But
I don't care.
Damn, Jack
Smite's
is right. That
trash.
is something that's
Garbage
been
game.
that is something
It's
that
terrible.
happens every
Okay, I
single
have
time you
3
stream.
I have 3 computer monitors, right?
I'm sorry?
I have 3 computer monitors. Well, 2.
And none of them work? Or like,
Listen.
what's going on?
So I sent my girlfriend to the store with a simple task of buying me a converter from HDMI to VGA. She bought me a double male HDMI VGA cord, so you can't plug anything into it; it just only plugs in.
That's hot.
Thank you,
So-
Jack.
Double male. I like it.
Oh yeah.
So I have a 32-inch HD screen next to me that could be my second monitor.
Yeah, I just have my 1-2. My 1-2 punch and then
Well, the new one comes
fat
Friday.
TV over
It's-
there.
The new one Friday is 4K, which should be.
I literally have a 55-inch screen TV in my room. Not even plugged in. It's just in there. I don't fucking
Good,
use
because
it.
we don't. We have like we're gonna have to put one of them probably in the basement for us just to have to chill. So
Well,
I
I think I'm
also
gonna
have a big one that could mine can go in the living room. I don't mind. But
I think I'm gonna get rid of my 55 inch because I have a 43 inch or like a 42,
Keep
whatever the
it.
fuck it is.
put it in the basement. Let's
Keep
put
the
it on the wall.
55. Where the fuck am I gonna put it?
In the basement. This is what I'm literally
How am I-
saying. In your car.
How the
It's
fuck
flat.
am I
Put
gonna
in
bring
your
it out
back seat.
there?
No, I
But
Jack,
clothes,
Jack.
fucking Xbox, computer.
Name one person
Ac-
you know that has
accessories?
moved in their car more often than me.
Yo, shut up! Like, bro, nobody cares. I'm just saying, I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of
Well,
dumb
you can't
shit
hear
that
the
I
shit he's
want.
talking.
Yeah, bro. What am I gonna do with my D&D stuff? Just leave it? No.
Listen, so your flat screen, very conveniently, mine has a really annoying stand. So hopefully yours is your
Mine
stand.
too.
Okay, yes, mine is a fucking stupid stand. You just put it in your back seat, long ways. And you have a truck, so you have a back seat, right? Okay, yeah. So put it in your back seat long ways, and just lean against the seat. It's like this thick, and then you just pile shit on top of it. You put a blanket over it and just pile shit on top of it. It's literally it takes up the width of the TV. That's it. So unless you have a fucking box TV from 1984, it'll take up this much space.
You know, you mentioned it. It is a box screen TV
You know, your parents
from
make too much money, man.
1984.
You know,
84. Not
Parents
even
make too much
94,
money for that, Jack. Come on, ain't no box screen TV.
Do they even make those? They don't even make those anymore.
Oh, that's what me and Declan did at that warehouse. Our job, it's really hard to get rid of them because there's lead in them. Inside of them is lead, so there's an entire job around just like throwing them away. That's why we're an electronic recycling company.
Right. Oh.
People paid us to get rid of their TVs.
AKA the mob, AKA murder.
Dude, literally, we would sit on like
Murder.
Google Maps, getting paid, and like scroll like through like landfills in China. Like, oh man, we can send them here. Like, oh, they'd have no idea. They don't even speak English.
They don't speak English.
No,
They're not gonna.
it's very illegal. It's like if the IRS investigated that business, like they probably come for me. Like everyone would be in jail. Like every single fucking one of us would be in jail. We've also probably put at least 1,000 bullets through the wall of that warehouse.
It's not Ariana just looking at you with like, wait, what? What are you saying? It's jail.
Every day after
Jail.
work, we would just literally ride around in forklifts and shoot shit. And like Declan and Patrick would play baseball. I would get in the gas forklift and go real fast, and they would try to hit me with a pitch baseball. Like he would throw the baseball, Patrick would hit it, and they try to hit me in the thing.
Don't you love being a guy and just doing stupid shit all the
it's so
time?
fun. Dude, I have a video, Jack.
It must be very fun.
You'll love this. I'll send it to you later. But I have a video of Declan. So there's a second floor of the warehouse that we're not really supposed to be on. So instead of just carrying this trash count, or it's like a big trash cart, like one of the ones you push and it goes up and down like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Big fucker, right? So we found it upstairs. Like, yo, we can use this. So let's like bring it downstairs. And so instead of just taking it down the stairs like a normal fucking person, we decided to see if we could grab it with the forklift and bring it down with the forklift.
As someone would, yeah.
So this thing has wheels on it, so it's like it's not like you grab it and it stays still. Like it's like boing. So we have a video of just like Declan's like hanging over the edge of like no ledge, just loosely hanging over a fucking 12-foot ledge, putting this trash can on a fucking forklift. It's just so stupid. Like. Meanwhile, working hard at her job, us.
You said what?
Her working hard at her job, us playing with forklifts. We would literally
no,
riding
bro.
around on the forklifts, lit joints.
You're the worst.
With active firearms. We also got paid through Cash App, which is definitely illegal.
That's
You wa-
fire.
Do you want to also say the business company's name?
Yeah, I used to work for Nike. This is what I'm talking about.
Nike.
Yeah, Nike. Nah, sponsored by Nike.
Sponsored by Red Bull and Nike.
And drinking at work.
And drinking at work.
I was a
and Ubering
Nike
home.
sponsored athlete when I played in the
Yo,
NBA.
shut the fuck up. We're no goddamn Nike sponsor, nothing.
Yeah, I did 3 years with the Bulls.
This guy.
On to the next one.
Nah, there's no way. There's no fucking
Listen,
way.
I'll buy the Smite one just because you played a little bit of pro, whatever you did.
Well,
Not
actually,
buying Nike.
I think that's why.
Not by
I don't know why I have drops. I think that is why though. But I don't know why I have drops. But I have been in like if I open my Twitch, it's like you are now like I could probably show you. the
Yeah,
game.
honestly, when I watch Twitch, it is like, hey, by watching him play fucking Smite, you can get these things.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. I don't know.
oh.
I think it's because I used to be, but I don't know. I
You get
actually
the viewer
they
points?
didn't tell me. Like I have not been informed of this. I get emails from them about it, but I don't like. It's not like I asked them for this. It just happens. So
I don't know. Did you want to
slide on
get
the topic.
into
Yeah.
the script?
Let's Yes, sir.
Oh, actually, I have one more story. I have a story real fast before. Yeah, so this was today, bro. And this is like a roller coaster day.
Oh, no.
So you know me, gambling all the time when I shouldn't be.
You gambling? There's just no way.
Never.
We have plenty of boats
So-
out here. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, okay. So Tyrone last night, my roommate, he texted me, he's like, "Hey yo, do you want to go play poker?" And I'm like, "Bro, you know I suck at poker." Like, no. So then I go to sleep, I wake up, I said, "So poker." So then we go fucking play poker. We're at the casino. I lose a smooth $200. I then lose another $100, and I'm like, I gotta try and make something back. So then I lose another 120. Yeah. So I'm
Oh,
down
no.
like, I'm down bad.
Yeah.
So
You got a
then
whole paycheck
Tyrone
for
comes
me.
up to me after he loses $100 playing poker. He loses 100. He's like, "All right, bro, let's hit it." And I'm like, "What? Like, what do you mean? I thought we were leaving." He says, he just sent me $200. He said, "Pull this out," because like he forgot his card or whatever. He said, "Pull this out." I was like, "What are we doing?" He said, "You know what we're doing? We hit the blackjack table. We ran this table for $1,000, made all our money back, and then smooth walked out of there like up like 140 each."
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
pretty good.
I was really good. I almost killed myself. I was sitting there just like,
I almost
yo,
killed myself.
I was having suicidal
It's
thoughts.
just
just
easy to
sitting
give
there.
it, and I was about to fucking give up.
About to give my life to Jesus.
I'm like, I'm sitting there like while he was before like we went to go play blackjack. He's still sitting there playing poker, and I'm just like sitting there on my phone, just like, bro, I could just like run in like 95 is not far. I could just go play in traffic right now.
95. I need 95
Yeah,
instead.
bro, I could just go play on 95 right now.
no,
Play
don't
Frogger.
do that.
And then
IRL
Sure
Frogger.
enough.
If you
Literally-
die,
VR Frogger.
Frogger, except I just lay down in the fast lane.
Living life in the fast lane.
oh no, don't die. If you die, then you can't possibly ever play poker again.
I suck at poker, and I
Well.
don't enjoy it.
Then you couldn't play blackjack and run that table.
That's true. I do enjoy blackjack. All right,
I
now
love
we can get into
blackjack
this.
though.
I want to tell you
Hear
that.
me out though. I love blackjack, and Declan loves the casino, but Declan never wants to play fucking card games. He just wants to sit at the.
Does he
card
play
games.
slots?
So he does well at slots. He doesn't like.
I don't like them either.
He doesn't like go to.
I don't play them at all. Like, at all.
Oh, for us, usually when we first get there, we all like play $5 on slots, trying to get the vibe.
Get the vibe. My vibe is, hey yo, here's my 200. Cash
Well,
me
no,
in,
listen.
dealer.
You see, unlike you, we actually know we could get bitches, so we're looking for the bitches during this period of time.
I'm at the casino solely for money, bro. I don't even drink when I gamble.
You think women aren't money? You fuck her, record it, and then you take a percent of her OnlyFans. Come on, Jack. It's 2023, baby.
What, Andrew Tate? Excuse me.
Riley getting swatted for human trafficking right now.
Yeah, save me. Help, help. I'm gonna blink 3 times. I need
It's
help.
twice. She's
Oh
fine.
no, fuck!
Jokes
you missed
on
the
you.
cue.
I'm on the SWAT team.
So anyway, Riley, what's your favorite soda?
Oh man, what's my favorite soda? You know, when I think of soda,
My
think of
favorite
a few-
soda is Red Bull. Shout out to our sponsor today. Today's
Red Bull.
The
podcast.
first thing I think of when I think of soda is that you'd have to be a pretty big fucking idiot to think Red Bull is soda, personally. But so for me, the second thing I think of in soda is that if I'm thinking of what's not a soda, first thing comes to my mind is Red Bull.
You gonna finish your sentence?
Nah, Mr. Beppis, the doctor of all soda. Dr. Beppis.
I bet that's your favorite too, Jack.
Dr.
isn't it?
Pepper.
It's every guy's favorite soda.
I have no fucking idea what that is.
Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Beppis is not a thing.
Well, that's-
Mr. Pepper
well,
is
no,
alive.
It's like Missouri. That's what they call him. It's because it was invented here.
That's retarded.
Super true though. It's actually like when you get here, you'll see it on like
I can't even
billboards.
hold it. No. Okay, no, dead ass though. Panera is like that. The Panera. I think I told you before. The Paneras here are different. They're not called Panera.
Bread code.
Yeah, it's just called St. Louis bread.
Let's go to
That's
Yeah,
super-
bro. I love that Mountain Lion. You know what I'm saying? Like Mountain Dew, but like the off-brand.
Not
Or-
not the
Oh, it's
Food
Mountain Lion. I'm sorry.
Not the
It's
Food
like
Lion
Mountain.
specific Mountain Lion.
Yeah, something like that. It's like
I
Mountain
didn't know Food
Lightning or
Lion
something.
wasn't. No, it's Mountain Lion because the other there's like another shitty like the other cheap brand is Mountain Lightning.
Yeah, well, either
I-
one. Shit.
I didn't know how like Food Lion's not a big company now. They're like a very small, limited grocery store. I didn't know that until I started moving around. But now that I'm
Yo,
thinking
did
of
you
that,
know Aldi's is the biggest grocery store?
yeah, we have all these.
like
Everywhere. I've had all these.
I did
In North
not know
Carolina,
that. It is?
Missouri, everywhere. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like the number
It's
one.
the only one that's everywhere. That's why.
wow.
Even for like,
I didn't know that.
if I asked you your two most popular grocery, what are the two most popular grocery stores? Because I know what both your answers are. His is going to be Acme and Food Lion.
I would think like Walmart and
I wouldn't-
Schnucks.
Walmart and Schnucks, yeah. Or what's
I mean,
the what's the G
Safeway's
one?
There's a bunch of Safeways out here.
What's the green one?
The green Deerbergs.
I mean, there is Deerbergs, and there's
Good.
one more.
Good. I
Isn't it
don't
just
know.
like Green Giant or whatever?
What? I'm sorry.
fucking-
What did
I've
you
never
say?
tried it. Is
That's
that
a
not a
green
thing?
bean bag.
I don't fucking
They
know.
make canned vegetables.
Who goes? I go to Walmart, bro. Like
Yeah, I'm a
I
I get
Walmart
my
and
I get my
Schnucks.
shit, and then I go
Regardless,
home.
and even in North Carolina, we have Piggly Wigglies. So it's like,
Oh, I've heard about that.
yeah, so it's like all three different places. You have different popular grocery stores, but what do all three places have? Oh,
Bitches.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. We're both right.
Now, just because Aldi's is usually the least popular one, and all, they are usually the least popular. There's usually like the local ones dominate. But if you're everywhere, even if you're number 4 or 5, if you're everywhere that number 1 or 2 aren't, it doesn't matter. 'Cause you win by like amount, like the amount of stores.
I have a question for Jack about the soda. However, if you are not done,
There's
let-
no way you were serious about.
yeah, like
Food
why?
Lion
Why?
brand Mountain
Yeah,
Dew.
like why off-brand Mountain Dew?
That was
a
100% joke.
Yeah,
that
that's
was a
what I
joke.
thought.
Oh, okay.
I've had
I
Mountain
was
Dew.
like, really, it's really bad.
See,
No,
Connor-
I'm a
yeah,
classy
Connor's
guy. I'm a
family
classy
got
guy.
all
We
this
keep it
money,
simple.
And they would buy the
Coke,
Food Lion.
easy.
I think Coke really is up there though. That was really. I was about to say like,
Coke is S plus.
like, cause there's just like
It's
nothing
the
wrong
cola.
with cola. Yeah.
Nah, but then, bro, runner up Sprite. No caffeine.
I can't.
You can
I
mix it
agree
with shit?
you. Yes, I
No
100%
caffeine, and you
agree.
can mix it with things well.
I think
Easy
Sprite is
runner
an
up.
easy number 2.
Yeah, I would say
Personally,
Cola,
I would
Sprite,
say-
Dr Pepper.
If popularity didn't matter, so I think Sierra Mist is the better soda of the two. But I think even 7 Up is probably. Well, no,
I'm sorry.
7 Up, but Sierra,
They all white sodas taste the same. I'm sorry.
that's what I'm saying. But I think Sierra Mist is a tad bit better. But either way, though, I think Sprite's solid number 2. I will say if I'm gonna not say Dr Pepper, I'm gonna touch into my Canadian side. Jack, you also have a very Canadian side. Have you had the Coke in Canada?
No, maybe. I mean, I haven't like.
I thought you went there like every summer for a while.
I did, but I don't remember anything being different about it.
Did you get canned cola or did you get like?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Okay. If you get like the actual like Canadian cans or bottles, it's different because they use can. They can't. They're not allowed to use the sugar that we use here. It's
Yo,
like,
shout out to the Canadian milk though. That bag shit's pretty fire.
yes, because no, they have different health standards. Like America allows
Oh,
us
yeah.
to eat significantly shittier shit than Canada does. So Canada, it costs more, but they have to make it different with better ingredients. So it does taste a little bit better.
Why do they put milk in bags in Canada? If you
It's
know.
just cheap. I mean, it's just milk. It doesn't matter
It
if
is
it's
cheaper.
in a bag or a box. Yeah, it's just cheaper. It's more. You can spend more money on the actual milk if you spend less money on the packaging.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I would just think that it's using the same amount of plastic, but
Nah, not really. Because if you have a box, you got to put a bag inside of the box because it just go through cardboard.
all right.
I just heard Tyrone yell, so I had to check the score of the Sixers game. They're up by 3 in overtime right now, and I was like, "You okay?" He said, "No,
No.
no, I'm not." I'm like, "What?"
Oh no.
But not Coke, Sprite. And then
Sprite's
honestly,
clear.
keep it in the cola family, bro. Pepsi's the next, and then probably
See, honestly, for me, I would say
Mountain.
the way I am on cola is I'm a regular Pepsi, Diet Coke, and cherry Coke.
I will
Anything that's
hear the
not
argument.
regular, like all the diets and cherry, like the wild cherry Pepsi, that's just ass. Like, but
Yo, cherry Pepsi's good.
we have some.
Oh,
of our-
vanilla Coke though? Nah, vanilla Coke is
Vanilla Coke is
absolute gas.
Are you talking about orange vanilla Coke? Have you?
No,
That's- you
Have you
that's
ever had
crap.
that? It's
no,
crap.
because it's terrible.
No, it's so
It's
good
terrible.
though. No, it's so
No,
good.
but like it's not. So it's good, but like in a bad way.
It is. Well, yeah.
I don't get the
Yeah,
vanilla.
it is.
I
It
just
is
get the orange.
good
I
in a
think
bad way.
vanilla and orange are for me, you're emulating the taste of cream, and for me that's just like buy cream soda.
Well, how do we feel about cream soda? That used to be my favorite.
I like cream soda. I like cream soda.
All right.
I'm new to it, but I like it.
It's good.
It's good.
Canada.
Nah,
Dry
but
makes it
vanilla Coke probably goat, honestly. Like I go into a Wawa, you know they have those new machines where you can get like any fucking drink of any flavor. Vanilla Coke is my go-to
Freestyle,
there.
Yeah.
The freestyle.
That got me through a couple alcoholic phases. That Wawa,
Ooh.
remember the Delaware House, that little Wawa I had right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, me and him is going. I remember they used to let me walk in because I would bring the alcohol with me because I would just walk there because I was that. But I remember I wasn't even working, bro. I was at home all day. I did nothing except game and get high and have sex. Like that was it. So I would just walk there and be chilling.
So
I
at the
fucked
bar.
him. Chill, Ariana, chill. I was fucking him.
Trust me, I know.
I mean, you see those cheeks. Imagine the other two.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can imagine that right now.
Is that the drink or are you dripping?
What?
Damn.
But
Damn.
I suddenly have to use the restroom. We need a wet floor sign.
fucking
We need a
Christ.
mop and bucket. He
Hey,
caught
yo.
me.
Hey, fucking yo.
Well, I don't even know
Cheeks
where I
be
was
getting
there.
me, man.
But okay, so best bar food. What are we thinking if we're going to the bar? And we're looking at. I'm not talking. You're going to a bar and you're like sitting down ordering fucking dinner. If you're going to a bar and you're going like a side, like something that like it's enough food for a couple people to snack on. Now, I know like Jack is dead, so when Jack dies, people die. But I know, like for me, like
I missed
Declan
the-
here. Yeah, you're here.
He goes.
I just dropped off the face of the earth for the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, practicing your backflips. It's alright. But yeah, so like Declan's group here, when we go to the bar, St. Louis has their own style of pizza. Let me tell you, St. Louis pizza, Jack, it's different. Like it's so fucking bad. It's so bad. Like it's fucking awful. It's like this thin, right? And then
I like thin pizza.
no, Jack. Even the St. Louis people are like my boss, who was like a master chef, and his friend, who was our head chef, who was our fucking head chef, are like hate making. They literally hate when people ask to make it because it's so fucking bad. They use Provel, which is like a really cheap cheese. It's
I
not
think
good.
it's good. I
You
like
live
it.
in DeSoto. You don't have opinions. So
Woman.
That's not the
She
only
lives-
reason I don't have opinions.
she lives in like the rising sun of Missouri.
Rising sun. What does that mean?
Well, yeehaw.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then what do they do with the
How's your tractor doing this week, huh?
And what do they do with the churches in Rising Sun? Starts with a K, it ends with a K, but there's a third letter, and it might be a K. Either way, also
Earn 'em.
2014 Rising Sun High School population of 1 African American student. Just saying. But so
He wasn't African American. He was black. Sorry.
Fair, I guess.
He wasn't African.
do not. Okay, we're gonna not respond to that.
Don't respond.
All right, so bar food. For me,
We're gonna get canceled on episode 4.
perhaps, but I mean. They
Period.
cancel us this early. At least we're only 4 episodes in. We start from
We'll
scratch.
start a new
Yeah,
one.
it's easy.
It's okay. It's just me
They
watching.
don't even like know where I work or anything. It's like know where they would find me anywhere or anything.
No idea.
God, my chest is swollen again.
What's cares?
Damn.
Nice titties. What's cares? Huh? You work at cares? What's that?
Works at the Care Bear shop.
Oh, can you show guns on stream? Sorry. All right, so
Those
for
little
me,
pew pistols away, boy.
Bavarian pretzels and cheese.
Okay.
For what?
Pretzels and cheese, like the little pretzel bites they be doing at the bar for bar food. Best bar food.
Oh,
Like bar
we
snacks.
jumped. Bro, I'm like fucking retarded. Did we jump to that already?
Yeah, we just did the soda.
Oh,
we just
easy,
started.
easy money.
Yeah, we-
Easy money. 10 out of 10. If you don't have nachos at a bar, I'm looking for the door. I'm leaving.
That's nachos
If you
is the other
don't
one that I
have-
don't like, but it's up there. Like,
If you don't
I
have
respect it.
nachos at the bar, I'm trying to leave and go to the next one that does.
It's just so
Uh,
easy because all you need is a
and then
bag of
wings.
tortilla chips and fucking cheese. That's it. It's that easy.
It's chill there, buddy.
Well,
you need the beef,
jalapenos
you
and the
need
beef
the
and the salt. Yeah, you need
jalapeno,
all the extra shit. But I'm
all
saying,
the
but like,
stuff, the fixins.
you have all that for other menu items. You're
Yeah,
putting that in your pizzas. You're putting that in your salads.
Yeah.
You're putting that in your sandwiches. So it's like as long as you have a fucking bag of Tostitos and some fucking
I
shredded
will.
cheese, you're good.
but if you don't have nachos for whatever reason, but you have fire wings, you're
See,
redeemable.
Trash wings.
Oh, Jack.
Trash wings
oh,
are
you know.
so good.
Is St. Louis?
Yeah, that just doesn't sound good.
No, yeah,
Sound
they don't even
trash.
look good, honestly.
No, they don't.
They really don't.
They do kind of look
So
like
here we go.
trash.
It's a St. Louis thing. I never heard about this, but I love me some wings. You
Oh,
know,
it's
you
so
know I love
good.
Eagles football, Miller Lite, and fucking Buffalo wings. I'm gonna get down on that. So
Goddamn Miller Lite.
yeah, actually, I actually like the Bud Select here. Is like the you can only
told
get
me
it
about
here.
that.
Yeah, it's,
But Bud
it's
is
actually,
way better.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Miller
This-
I
Lite.
drink craft beer. I don't.
we
drink.
also yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm saying at home.
Literally,
Yeah.
right here, I just have a fucking double cannon just in.
You'll love that you're like in the city because there's a lot of like this. This is a big place for brew. Because remember, Busch is here. Like Busch Anheuser is in St. Louis. That's where they
Yeah, you can
started.
like tour. You can
Yeah,
tour the.
so it's a
like,
big craft beer city. There's a bunch of craft beer here, like a bunch of companies that do it. But the fuck was I saying?
Trash wings.
Yeah,
Trash
trash wings.
wings,
So
yeah.
the trash wings, they cook the wings, right? Cook them, pull them out, right? They're done. The wings are cooked, done. Slather them in the sauce you want. For me, like hot buffalo. Cover them hoes in hot buffalo, right?
cover 'em.
Drop them back in the fryer.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yes, so good. I never even heard of it, but it's a whole St. Louis thing. But yeah,
Ah.
it's actually incredible. It's so good, Jack, because they come out nice and crispy. The sauce is like
Yeah,
into it. Oh,
yeah. It's
so
not gonna get
fucking
your
good.
fingers all fucking.
So fucking good. Oh, I
dirty.
don't really care about that. It's a woman thing, but like I want to be
Unrelated.
dirty. I want to be dirty. I want I want this shit in my fucking underwear when I wake up.
Don't worry, you're dirty.
Unrelated. I like those places that have like the eat our wings, but you have to sign a waiver, and then we'll give you a headband if you fucking complete our challenge.
What?
Don't
Like,
die.
I want to do one. Yeah, it'd be like try our Annihilator wings.
Did I
They're
tell you?
fucking
I've never.
5
heard-
trillion on the Scoville system, and it's like you might shit your pants 5 minutes after eating these, but you get a
Never heard of that.
headband.
I tell you about when me and my dad had that happen to us, and I think it was Perryville. We went out for it was the draft. My aunt, her new husband had just come into town. We wanted to watch the draft. The Eagles were sucking. We were like, maybe we get someone. I don't know. I didn't.
No
really care.
sucking.
Yeah. But we go to this little. It's not even a bar. It was like it was like a nice little sit down Irish place in Perryville. You know, they have those little pubs and shit. And we're sitting down. We order these wings, right? And my boy has some pretty decent tolerance. My dad has a beer. I'm not drinking, but my dad has a beer. Dude has a beer. I got water. All of our mouths are pretty decent, right? So these wings come, and we're cool, right? And so we eat a wing.
Can you give me 1 second? I'm so sorry.
Oh, here you go. I'm gonna hit this
I have
wrong.
I have a raccoon banging on my door.
You're good. Oh, that's racist. Oh, no.
God, dude, that's so bad. I want this.
Yeah, you're kind of turning up. You've been more wine than me.
No.
Yes.
Well, I don't feel it though, or I don't feel like I'm like
Oh,
turning.
you were fine. I'm just saying, it's funny. I looked over and I was like, damn, she kind of like drank on my wine. I'm gonna get more. You kind of teach her off.
I do what?
I'm gonna get more because you drink it. Whenever you're alive.
Okay. Riley went to get more wine because I drank all his wine.
It's okay. I apologize. I do some gambling consulting for my roommate. He said, "We won. Do I double it up?" And I said,
Yes.
"No, man. Just take the win. Just take
Really
the win."
good.
Because on that, he's got 400 on the day.
Dang.
So
Really? I have. Wait. Damn, that's crazy. I've never gambled before. I've like bought like a scratch off ticket, like right when I
do it
turned
regularly.
18. What?
I do it so regularly.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the like every other week, if not every week.
Damn. I want to go at some point, but I don't know. It's kind
It's
of
definitely
intimidating.
gonna be what I want to do. It's not intimidating.
It's not. You're like, it's going to happen.
No, because like you can just literally sit down at a table, and the dealers, at least in my experience, are super friendly. Most of them, and like if you're like, hey, I don't know how to play this game, can you show me?
Right.
They'll like teach you, and then you're just like, oh yeah, cool.
Really?
And
Cool.
then you just like play the table minimum. You're probably gonna lose some money at first if you play a new game.
Yeah.
But like if you sit down and play blackjack with me, I can help you.
You know, and I love card games too. So,
Yeah. And play slots.
do what?
But I do love
yeah,
roulette.
yeah.
I do love roulette. Roulette's a dangerous game though.
Yeah, is it where you die, or is that a different game?
So you're thinking of Russian roulette where you load a gun with one bullet and then aim it at your fucking
Yeah,
head.
that's the only roulette that I know.
Yeah, so there's the Russian roulette and then there's roulette with like a wheel and a ball.
Oh, that one at
Yeah.
a casino makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a Russian roulette station
Why
in a
gotta be 21?
casino,
You can't kill you unless you're 21.
It's a good thing I'm only 14.
get him, boys.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
For legal reasons, I'm 22.
For legal reasons, she's lying and he is lying. Wasn't a joke.
For legal reasons,
Blink twice if you need help.
I'm actually 14 as well.
And I'm 22.
I'm kidding. I'm 21. I can't smoke weed on stream if I'm 14. Oh yeah, but so no, we're eating these wings, right? First bite, we're watching the draft, but it's like the draft. So there's moments where really nothing's fucking happening except shitty commercials and staring at people's moms, right? So we're
Taking a
we're all-
20-minute timer to pick one guy.
Yeah. So right, so there's really not much happening. The conversation had kind of stopped because all of our food just got here. But we're all like with the boys, so we all got wings because we didn't want to get anything else. So we get these wings and we all get the same big thing. And we ordered 2 different flavors, but we were like, all right, we get one flavor. It's whatever. Eat the first wing, good, right? Second wing, I'm like, man, whew, yeah, wings in the water.
It's hot.
Like, yeah, I'm like, it's in the winter, like, whew, like, all right. So I noticed my dad's like really killing his beer, and I'm like, all right, like, dad's turning up, like, cool, he does it all the time. And then my aunt's new husband, he's a real great guy. Also, I'm sure they probably actually watch my podcast, see what I'm doing. So, great guy. But he's starting to kill his beer. He don't really get he's really respectful, real responsible guy. He doesn't really drink like that. So like if he's killing his beer when he knows he has to drive home, I'm like, and then they're starting to sweat too, and they're kind of looking at each other. I stopped at this point. I'm like, maybe I should eat this third wing. Right? I was kind of observing.
It was only like 3 wings.
I only had 2. I stopped. I stopped like with like I kind of like half ate the second one. Right, like I did not finish the second one. So like I kind of like bit because I like the skin. So I bit the skin off the second one. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm watching them. I mean, my dad and John. I'm thinking that they don't want to embarrass themselves in front of me at this time because I'm sure they're confused on why their mouths are on fucking fire. Because I'm also confused, but it hadn't really hit for me yet. Because I wasn't drinking beer, so it really wasn't going through my system like that. I had like 1 sip of my ice water, but I was like running out of ice water. So like, all right, well the waitress will come back, we'll get more drinks, and we'll all be fine. We're all like, all right, it's cool.
Waitress disappears for 15 minutes.
No, waitress doesn't come back. The manager comes over about a minute later. And he's at this point, it's because it's like one of those restaurants where the managers to like dress up in like button ups and stuff, like you know who they are, like immediately. So they walk over, it's like, okay. I know, like my dad has stolen cups before from places and like maybe said some shit to the waitresses behind the scenes he shouldn't have. I'm like, all right, like maybe they had a little too much. I didn't hear something they did. No, I'm like, all right, guys, we really need to apologize, but there was a mistake. So the group over here,
What?
they actually, I'd seen it on the menu. They had the wings you had to sign the waiver for. There was like some special sauce. So they were like, the group over here ordered these wings. He's like, so we're in a situation right now where you receive these wings, and he was like explaining the legal ramifications. Like, you both have something to drink, so I was like, I'm gonna like, you don't have to do anything about this now. And he was explaining all the shit to my dad and his whatever, because he was kind of like we actually like we're kind of in trouble now. Like, the
You
manager.
were in trouble. Or
No, the manager was like, "We fucked up. Like,
Oh,
please
wow.
don't sue us. We're trying to prevent damage here. Like, we're trying to prevent getting sued here." So the manager's like, like we understand we really made a mistake. We also understand you both have had a couple beers to drink, so we don't want to rush you into a decision that you're not. Like, they're really trying to gaslight my dad and my uncle or whatever. So they handle it. My dad and them were cool. They were like, "It's whatever, man. Like, it's like it happens. Like, it's cool. Like, honestly, like just get us our wings. Get us like." Don't make. My dad was like, just like cover our beards, get us some new wings. We're cool, whatever. We were just hanging out, and he had just met my aunt's new husband, so it's like his sister of 40 years just met her new husband. Like he doesn't want to make a scene, right? So he's trying to do the right thing. He's just like, whatever, fuck it. Man, all three of us went to the bathroom.
And they weren't on the urinal at the urinal, but they
we're
was
in the sink,
pissing.
like
Oh my
running
god.
their fucking tongues. Like they had given up on their pride at this point. They were like, "Fuck this shit!" Like it had fully kicked in. We're like sweating. I have too much hair to like really just like demonstrate, but we were like sweating. Like I'm talking like the sweat that shows up here, that kind of sweat, Jack. Like the workout sweat shit. Yeah, yeah, we are hot. I'm running water, and it's just getting worse. And I don't know what to do at this point. I'm like, fucking 15.
Water spreads it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Should have asked for milk.
they didn't, we did. They said they didn't have anything. They said they recommend just so they gave
Bro.
us like they gave us a big thing of ice to suck on. So we all come back, and then they didn't even tell us, but we came back from the bathroom because we all went at once. They probably thought we ran away. Honestly, I didn't think about that now, but it probably looked pretty bad after them like, "Oh, please don't sue us," and then we all disappear. But we come back, and there's like that bin of ice, and we were just like sucking on the ice from it, and we just ate our other wings. After like 20 minutes, it was fine, but. I remember that like second wing came and then they started talking about it, and once I started thinking about it, I'm like, oh, that's why it was so hot. And then once you think about it, it cooks. Oh, yeah, no, but I don't think it's too bad. At that point, it's not even hot. It's like a different flavor almost. It's not even.
It's not
heat.
flavor. It's
not
pain.
even heat. It's just like pain. Yeah,
It's
like,
pain. Well, it doesn't make sense why. And you guys and your fucking pride.
oh,
too.
ask her. Tell him about.
I don't have any.
We
I don't have any
at work
that
one day.
Oh no.
Nah,
I'll ask for directions.
You want to hear
I
my
promise.
stupid ego, bro? So tell me how it worked one day. Our coworker Sylvia comes in and she's like, "Oh yeah, my boyfriend and I are growing like these Carolina Reapers, literally the hottest
Yeah, I
pepper
know,
in the
I know.
world."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, they're not that hot, right?" Like,
Okay.
He was crying, my dude. He was crying. Well, it wasn't, and you must have had a lot or something, or yeah. Like I taste.
I work in a job with all girls, so I'm like, "You bitches ain't nothing." Then come on.
Yeah, motherfucker.
It was bad.
This
Jack.
guy, oh
I
my
was
God.
I was in the bathroom going through.
Oh my god, it was
too.
so funny. It was so funny because Riley really is such God complex. Like,
I walk around my job
You know?
like I am Jesus.
well, no, yeah, because
I'm like, move out of my way, please. Like, you're in my way to help me. I am God.
yeah, you don't want to be in trouble with Riley.
No,
you know,
no.
the caterer, not the manager. You don't want to be in trouble with Riley though, because he is getting too corporate if he doesn't like you. But no, yeah. This
He is kind of a bitch, isn't he?
Oh, Riley, listen, you're not hard to love, but you are a difficult person.
Well, I used to pay Jack to come help me with things.
No, that's not how it was. That's not what it was.
Sometimes.
He bought me alcohol one time, and my mom found
At
out.
that age, though, getting alcohol is worth more money, though. At that age, that was valuable.
Yeah.
At that
So
age,
my
that was
mom he bought me. I think it genuinely was a thing of
Ex-mom
Jaeger.
hated me, and it was fully
That is not
validated.
true.
Fully
That is not
validated.
true.
He said
She
Not
didn't hate
true.
me, but she knew I was bad for you at that time.
No,
It is validated.
no,
way.
you are so wrong.
Really?
I swear.
I mean, she did
Bro,
bail me out of jail, which I
He
can't.
hated. She didn't like Cole.
I mean, that I can
'cause she-
also understand.
Yes.
I love Cole to death.
Yeah.
I think if you watch it, I love you,
Like
Cole.
by comparison, no, she was just like, I don't know why you hang out with Cole. I'm like, that's my boy. But then when she was like, well, why don't you hang out with Riley more? Like, 'cause you were working hard, always doing
Riley
shit.
does drugs and drives drunk,
She didn't care
Mom.
about that shit. Nah, she was just like, she really never said anything about that. Like, I just so serious. She never said anything about it
I
after
mean,
that.
I think she just knew, like, it really was just a mistake. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
that was a very bad decision. It was my fault. Like, it
They
happened,
never-
and, like,
Well, what
Genuinely never brought that up
What
once.
ever? Really?
Yeah, what happened though?
Well, when it was that
They took me
DUI
to
that
jail,
got-
bitch.
Yeah,
Jack
hey,
was in
like,
the car. They
I
took me to jail.
got
Well, the
They-
story
they-
wasn't
they-
told.
Oh yeah, they
took
took my ass
Riley.
to jail.
So
Oh yeah, they
Locked
took
me
Riley
up.
to jail.
Took my clothes.
My parents
took
came.
my dignity and locked me up. I was in prison.
Yeah, he went to jail. My parents came, picked me up, took me home, and they were like, "We're gonna go get Riley. Go to your room and shut the fuck up and go to bed." And I was like, "Word, heard."
Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like you got caught trying to buy alcohol at age
Oh, no,
that you weren't
Oh,
supposed to.
no,
Pulled
no,
me
no,
over
no.
while I was drunk.
No.
I was drunk driving.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a different thing.
This was your DUI.
No.
Oh, this is the DUI.
Yeah, that's just
the same
DUI.
thing, Yeah. This
Oh,
is
the
just what happened
same-
after I got
The
arrested.
same. Oh, okay.
He pulled us
Yeah,
over.
this is like-
We were going to McDonald's. Pulled us over in front of the McDonald's because I cut him off. Made me do a sobriety
Cut him
test,
off.
half naked in the fucking blizzard, which is why I won the case.
Literally like a t-shirt and like pajama
Which
pants.
is why I won the case.
Wow.
If I hope the cops are watching, you're a fucking idiot. You shouldn't have got out of the academy, you retard. But yeah, so I won the. It was click clack easy. My lawyer my lawyer was my mom's divorce lawyer, and she had a field day on a traffic DUI. Come on, like she didn't even know she was. Come on now, come on. She didn't even know what she was doing, bro. She just walk around that bitch like she was fucking ShamWow. But yeah, so they take me to jail. They take my favorite pair of Nike sweatpants. They pull the fucking strap out 'cause they didn't want me to kill myself. So they ruined my sweatpants. I'm so skinny. I gotta tie the straps.
Yeah, yeah. Cause you're
So
a
they take
kid.
my strap out because it's a suicide risk. Like, why am I this drunk having a great time? I'm gonna kill myself. Like, fuck you. Like, and then
I will say you were fucking gone, bro. He killed like half a handle of Captain Morgan.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Oh yeah, he's told me no Captain Morgan.
I'm a little bit thicker now, but I was pretty skinny back then. There was no weight. There was no like fat and beard gut to catch it. Like it was just raw. Like it was just in there. We drove home from Delaware once, high as fuck, drunk as I was so
Bro.
fucked up I couldn't even play it. I didn't even know what was happening in the
Don't drink and drive.
video. We got home, right? We got home. And
Oh, you just
couldn't
triggered that
see
memory.
anything. We got home and I
My
couldn't
guy.
see anything. Oh yeah, that was a
Nah,
good time.
you need to let me. You need to let me tell this.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So we
I'm
leave.
actually
What was it like?
curious.
What was it like? Dom's house or whatever.
Nah, tell the whole night because that was the first.
I will.
You
So
you had
at first, yeah,
We
I'll
used to-
tell this whole thing. So at first, I'm telling my mom like, "Oh hey, can I go to this party with Riley?" I'm thinking it's like an actual party. I get there, I have no fucking idea where it is because like my GPS is like not working in this fucking area. Genuinely, like it
Delaware.
was not working.
middle,
yeah, up in
middle
Delaware.
Of rich people Delaware.
Middle
where
of-
everyone has like 50 acres, so every house
Yeah.
is like in nowhere. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
so
right, right.
My GPS is
were
genuinely
loaded.
not taking me to this house.
Dad died as
So-
like a billionaire. So yeah.
Yeah, so fucking, I'm like, bro, I have no idea where I am. Like, can you please come meet me somewhere? So he fucking meets me in a Wawa, finally. I get there. It's literally just Riley and then, like, his 3 friends. And I'm like, what a party, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think I said,
What
did I
a
say
And he
it
was-
a party.
Yeah, no, you told me it was like a party.
Maybe we
So
were
I was like,
supposed
alright,
to have a
whatever.
party.
So I'm cool with it, whatever. So we sit there, we're smoking and drinking. I don't smoke. I still don't. But this blunt was passed around too many times to me. Sorry, did you hear
Hold on.
that?
Not,
Yep,
this
yep.
blunt was not passed around the Jag. Jag did not take this blunt for like a full hour. We all rolled the final blunt because I mean we had a lot of weed. Like, these guys were drug dealers, so we had we rolled the final blunt at the end of the night. None of us wanted it. It was like a full blunt, and then it got to Jack, and it kept coming around. No one would hit it. And so Jack just FaceTimed this after denying weed all night. He's like, I don't smoke, brother. I'm good, man. Like, I'm just drinking. Like, I'm cool with it, but like, y'all are good, man. Like, y'all are fun.
Like the puff
drinking.
pass, I was doing like puff.
Takes the
puff,
whole joint
puff.
and just like, smokes the whole thing, the whole fucking thing. By
Not
himself.
true. No.
No, that
no.
last blunt. No, that last
That's a
blunt.
lie.
Because we talked about that
No
for
shot.
weeks. We were like, bro, no way he didn't take no bud all night. He smoked that whole shit. We were all like, no way. Because
He was waiting. He had a plan.
we smoked like 6 blunts, and
No,
you took
there was
like,
no
one-
plan. I was drunk at that point.
He was taking like a.
Right,
you weren't
yeah.
taking like a hit or 2 per hour. Like, you were taking enough to where like once it started to fall off, you would hit another. You would hit it again.
Well, yeah. Once you're drunk, it's kind of easy to get
Oh,
high.
yeah.
But I
Or
never
it's
smoked
easier
back then,
to-
so that was like Riley. I don't think Riley had ever seen me smoke before.
I didn't think you had. Yeah, that's what I told her.
Yeah.
I thought that was the first time you had smoked. That's why I was so like.
Nah, I mean it wasn't the first time, but so alright, so we're doing that, and like Riley's drunk as fuck, I'm drunk as fuck, we're both high as shit. So we're crossfaded as a motherfucker, and I was told that we would be able to spend the night there. So I'm like, all right, cool, like we got a place to stay. Riley says, all right, let's go. I said, huh?
You said how?
Go. I said,
Where?
go.
I was
So
told
where
a
we
lot
going?
of things that changed back then. So I mean, that was
I said-
my fault for telling him that, but I got fucked as well.
I said, so where are we going? He said, back to my house. I'm like, dog, that's 30 minutes away. He goes, yeah, we'll make it.
We'll make it.
And how old are you guys at this point?
We were like 17. Like, if there was a cop, it was a race between who got pulled over first, me or Riley.
You want to feel old? That was 7 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
But, alright, bro, so we're going down the road, right? And I'm just following him because I don't fucking know how to get to his house. So I'm just like, Riley knows how to go home.
Somehow.
Swerving, speeding like a bitch, changing lanes
Was that in the
just
Subaru?
because.
Not just
Yeah,
because.
no, yes,
Okay, if you
Subaru.
understood how hard it is to speed in the Subaru, that's how you know how fucked up. The Subaru
Bro.
did not go anywhere, but you floor it and go like 50. It's the Subaru's so bad.
So he's
The
fucking
subwoofer in
speeding.
that bitch, though?
Oh yeah, your hair vibrating. So he's speeding. He's speeding. He's swerving lanes. He's just changing lanes for literally no reason. Like just going to one, then going back to the other, and then
So
back to
it's
the other,
normal
just because.
driving.
I guess. So I literally pull up to next to him at a red light. I'm like, bro, just get behind me for the love of God,
You
because
guys
you
were
are
both
fucked.
driving?
Separately,
Oh
yes.
my god.
So like, I'm like, bro, like we can just pull over. I'll take you to your car in the morning. And he's like, nah, bitch, we got it. And then skirts off at the green light.
You were a crazy person.
I don't remember this, but I believe it because this really is something I would do.
Yeah.
Nah, bitch, I'm good.
It's 100% what happened.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, yo, I'm like, if a cop gets around here, I'm fucking out of here so fast. Oh my, cause I told my
That's
mom,
what
I was
would
like,
want you
nah,
to
I'm not.
do. Yeah, that's what I would just leave me. Just go ahead, just run.
I told my mom I wasn't gonna like be drinking and driving or nothing. Like I'm not driving. Like I'm staying here tonight. She goes, okay, cool. Yeah, so if I get a fucking DUI off of that, my mom's gonna fucking murder me.
If it makes you feel
Understandably.
better, I
Understandably.
drove like half drunk once with her, and I felt so bad that we haven't gone to a bar since, so like, we don't do that anymore. So.
Well, we are doing that.
It was like like 60 seconds away too.
Yeah,
like
like-
the bar, it was literally down the road.
1 minute, and I was so more like my inner like being was. I felt so bad. I was like, I can't do that again.
Well, and I barely had known you too.
Yeah.
Also,
but I was like, we are not going to a bar again because I cannot drink and drive again because I fucking ruined my life from that. And I was like, everything went downhill from there.
yeah, I was too drunk to even know what was going on. So I was like,
We were kicking ass at Connect Four though.
oh man.
I will say I'm one of the. I got to see it through my boy. So if my car is there and I'm there, I got to see it through my boy.
I mean, we'll be in
What do you
University
mean?
City, so
I mean, I'll drive home no matter what.
Oh.
yeah, no, where we're at, not only are we like close to like inner city St. Louis, but University City itself is like it's a college town. There's fucking bars everywhere, so it's super easy for us.
Oh yeah. Or call one of us.
You'll like where the
Pick you up.
area we're at. It's a little bit different from where we're at now, but I think I almost like it better. Kind of.
Well, you know what's funny?
Interesting.
I literally like when I used to go out, like I will get like drunk, like I'll, not like shit faced, but like I'll get drunk and then I'll just chill out for the last like 2-3 hours I'm there. Like
Yeah,
I'll
some
get,
people
I'll
can just
start
do that.
I start hard and then I stop very quickly, so that I just cruise and then by the time I'm leaving I'm good. Like at least good to drive. I'm probably not gonna blow. Like I'm not gonna pass if I blow, but I'm good to drive.
You can at least be focused enough to like.
Yeah. So I can drive home.
Yeah.
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 So, no bullshit. In the last like month and a half, I've been pulled over 3 times, and 2 of them I had to do field sobriety tests
That
because
would
I
be
had
terrible.
literally a single drink with my buddy one time, and then the other one I was out for the night. But I had 2 Jack and Cokes over like 5 hours.
Oh, so it's like when you get pulled over, that thing like pops up, and the cop's like, "All right,
Yeah,
you're
we're
probably
national and
drunk."
certified bartender, so 2 drinks over 5 hours to dissolve in a maximum of 3 hours. So you were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I did
You're
2
good.
beers over 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
And, like,
it's one beer or one average mixed drink per hour. So assuming you're getting a half, maybe a strong mixed drink, 3 hours max, and then a beer per hour.
mean, Jack
so
and
you were
Coke.
good.
Does that mean I can drink?
Yeah,
on
no, I
my
was
way
good.
home?
Yes.
Kind of, right? I mean, you can't
Yeah,
drink.
like
My
and
dad
drive.
would do that when I was a kid. I used to tell my mom my dad would be like have beers in the car as a kid. So
Oh
she
yeah,
was like,
roadies.
yeah, she would like, well, why don't you ask your dad why he has a beer? So my parents were fucking fiends, bro. But
That's-
I would do it. I'd be like, hey dad, like why do you have a beer in the car? Isn't that bad? He's like, I remember he would tell me, it's like, actually, if you're a guy, it's okay to have a beer in the car. Like I'm so dead ass, like very.
And he
fucking
said this to you
deadass.
at like a child.
Yes, multiple
stage.
times. I'd have my sister. Like, I would do it with my sister in the car, making sure there's a female present. Like, oh, Dad, like, you got one of the guy beers? And he would do it again, and I'm like, man, he's really committed to this. And I would wait for my stepmom. The third time, my mom's like, do it with Tab in the car, because my mom actually liked my stepmom. It's really funny because like the divorce triangle is like my mom, my stepmom are on one team, and then my dad is fighting both of them. Like my stepmom is like helping my mom divorce my. Like it's ridiculous. Like she was like, yes, bitch, get him, like get him. Also, she divorced him.
Sometimes it's a
click
slow
clack, you're an
burn.
idiot. But
Got him.
yeah, honestly, got him. Like, how do you cheat on a fat person? Like, come on. But
Shout out to people who don't cheat on fat people.
He cheats on just everyone, right?
Yeah, me too.
Oh no.
I look like I don't have pupils.
You don't actually. I haven't seen it once.
I don't
Like
know.
mine are clear as day. Like
I've done a lot of ass in my dude. I've talked to God. Like I know things that shouldn't.
Hey,
I
Rihanna,
know
can we
know
get a
things that can't be known.
full eyeball.
Whole eyeball. Give me your eyeball. Let me see.
No, yeah, I can see
Honey,
him.
the camera's up here, not here. She's putting her face in the mic. Like she's.
I know. I saw that. I was like, come
No,
on.
well, to be completely honest, I was trying to look at your eyeballs. That's what I thought you were saying.
To be fair, my desk is in shambles right now.
My eyes are beautiful.
Because we have these.
They're blue.
We couldn't use the headset.
Very.
We have to use these stupid earbuds, so the PC is like halfway turned across the desk screen out of reach.
Looking like a trailer park
74
setup.
frames per second though. Let's go.
Oh, so passed both of my fucking field sobriety tests with flying colors, by the way. The first one, I was like a little nervous. I was like, oh shit, I've never done one of these
It
before.
must have been
Like, what
such
the
a hard
fuck?
test. Did you study?
Anyway, so passed with flying colors. Like ace, 10 out of 10. And then the second one, it was like a state trooper, so he was kind of being like a dick about it. And he was like Mexican, so I was like, okay, I say, like, we don't need to fucking do that. Like, I'm not fucking drunk. I'm fine. I literally had 2 beers. I've been there for 2.5, 3 hours. It's like, we don't need. He's like, oh, I just want to make sure that you're good to drive. And I'm like, I'm fine. I can drive. You know why he pulled me over?
You should have been
Apparently
like,
my-
what a race, motherfucker.
Want to race? How about you race me for it?
think I
You
can't
catch
drive?
me? If you
Bucks.
catch me, then I'll blow.
All right, if I win $100, if I lose, DUI.
DUI.
Me flooring it, capping my truck out at 112.
Paul Walker in 2008. All right,
Truck caps out at
$1,000 I
112.
win. DUI I lose.
I just drive to the casino because I'm winning that 1,000. All right, first one to the casino wins. You give me 1,000. I lose. Take me in cuffs.
You want to know why me and Declan are so dangerous? I lost all of Declan's money and my money. Like, I lost my money. Declan won like $3,000, split it between me and Patrick just lost it all, right? But we're going crazy at the casino, right? Well, they didn't let me. If they let me play, like, if we played poker in 21 or blackjack, whatever, like, I'd be fine. I can play card games, but I don't do like roulette and shit. I don't fucking know how to do that.
Roulette's just all chance. Just
That's what I'm
there's no
saying. Like, and like
strategy to it.
slots and roulette, and then
Slots are just press a button. Roulette's
there was
luck.
one more, but I didn't. It was like some weird game. But like if we play like card games, I can do some things. But like,
I mean,
either
you
way.
can, but like, I've had games where I've been playing blackjack. I shit you not. Like, I put the $100 in. I would play $25 a hand, and I would lose 4 straight hands in a row. Dealer having 20, I get dealt like a 13, and then bust out like 4 times in a row. And I'm like, there's just no way. Like,
It'll be like that.
ain't no way, homie.
No, yeah, we were dangerous on the drunk driving scenario because Declan's hockey team was playing at that casino, so we get to stay there. So we would just go downstairs, get bullet, like literally, like I have a Snapchat that I'm pretty sure Patrick screenshotted of me texting him about like a detailed strategy of how he should sneak this Captain Morgan from the hotel room down to me at the roulette table. I'm like, all right, so pour it in the toothpaste bottle, then put the toothpaste bottle in your sleeve.
Toothpaste bottle. Oh my god.
This was the Kansas City, Missouri one. So it was like the big casino. They were like secure, like literally, they would like ask you questions about your ID. They're like, all right, so you know your own birthday. So if your birthday happened What would be 6 months from the day of your birthday? Or
Oh,
they'd be
that
like-
would kill me,
Yeah, no,
actually. I
yeah,
would be
they
like, I
really-
don't know.
And it was so frustrating because, like, for Patrick, they just wouldn't ask him questions and be, "Are you good?" It's just like, what the fuck?
Does he look older?
Patrick looks like Patrick literally
I don't
is
know-
Jack with black hair.
I don't know. Oh.
Jack with black hair
With
plus
hair. With
plus-
hair. And it happens to be black with hair.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Patrick. I love you, but that hair ain't lasting another year, my boy. That is oh my dude.
Shout out Patrick. Tag him in the chat.
His hair is like Tom. His hair is like Tom Brady. Like it could show up and do really good, but eventually it's just gonna not. Like it's doing alright. Like it's showing up and it's doing alright. It looks kind of okay, but one day it's just not gonna be there.
Aren't you tatering on the years of the hair life that you have in your family?
Dude, I have so much hair. I don't know what to do with it. Look at
And he wants to cut it. Grow it out.
look at this, Jack.
Grow
Grow it
Yeah,
out, bitch.
my-
I didn't grow. Like
Yes,
I
continue.
I trimmed my
My shit don't grow too good up top. Up top, don't grow too good.
And that's
So that's
a
why I
look
shaved the rest of it.
too.
Jack, hear me out. Hear me out.
It's a look.
So I got about.
What's the look? Where I just have nothing up here and I'm just monking it everywhere else?
Well,
Like
Jack,
Listen,
hear me
what?
out.
The
Hear me out.
beard does it.
Fuck.
Look.
I mean, yeah, I have a good beard.
Look,
I like
look.
it with the beard.
Hear me out. I'll keep like this much, and you just have the rest. That's
Hey,
that's
yo.
like a 6 inches. I have really.
That's
good
a
hair.
real homie right there. Now
I
hold
have,
up.
no, I have really good hair. I genuinely, people have told me to sell my hair like very often.
You'd have to grow a
You do
lot
have good
more
hair.
of it.
Yeah, she's a person that does hair.
And no, it's annoying.
Angrily mad at me because I have good hair.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, me too.
Bitch, I drink water because I'm an alcoholic. You're mad. Yeah.
And that's our sponsor, water. Hey.
Our sponsor,
We're sponsored by water.
we are sponsored by Earth.
We are sponsored by H2O.
We are one of those podcasts that support drinking water, yes.
Drink
we also
water.
support drinking other things.
Drink water, go
you
to
drink
work,
water,
get
That's
drunk,
important.
You're allowed to drink other things if you drink water.
drive
So,
home
did we
only
want to
high.
get back on this schedule?
Back on the schedule.
Okay, so
All right.
bar
Questions
food.
for you. I have
Toasted
none.
ravioli.
Oh,
I
we're
think
going back
this
to it.
segment has been the questions for you. I've almost at a point where we're at like 2 hours. We could just kind of save this one for next week.
We are not at 2 hours.
Hour and a half?
Hour and 17 minutes.
Really? Okay, I feel like it was much longer. Never mind. Okay,
We'll go for a
so
car.
I'm looking at literal stream time.
you are correct. I don't know. I'm high and drunk. Okay, so
I'm drunk.
okay, so
I'm
best,
sober.
Best country for food. I might need to use the PC for this one.
Best country for food, and you thought this would be.
So get your phone.
Yeah, bro. I don't fucking have an answer
No,
for
we're
that. I
gonna
was
get-
hoping
don't either.
that one was.
No, I don't think that isn't literally what I mean. If I
You mean like
expl-
the cultural stuff?
yeah, like Italians have pizza, Americans have cheeseburgers.
Is it a
French fries.
cheeseburger an American thing?
Yes, it's funny. 'cause
Like we made it?
I saw someone getting in an argument with someone the other day, and I was reading their replies, and he was like, "What the fuck even is American cuisine?" And then the European, like the American guy, was like, "What the fuck is American cuisine? Like, what are you talking about?"
You
This
would
guy's
get-
like, "Actually, well, European cuisine is this and this. American cuisine is things like cheeseburgers and hot dogs that were invented in Chicago in 1834." I'm like, "Oh my goodness,
What am I looking at? Why did I get my phone?
why did you
Fucking
sleep
serve.
your phone, bitch?"
Damn.
Sleeps it again.
Swerve, ho.
You see this? This is the left. This is the right. You see how it's not there? It's just like women. They shouldn't have rights.
We are sponsored by Women Shouldn't Have Rights.
It's a good thing I'm a man.
With the big old dick.
Oh my god, Jack, you've seen it.
Anyway.
Anyway, what do you?
I don't know, bro. I don't really have an answer. I mean, pasta's cool.
Yeah, I also
And lasagna, you know?
lasagna.
I was kind of thinking we would do
Lasagna.
a deep dive into this one with Toby. We can kind of slap over this one. Though.
Yeah, we can
Yeah, save
maybe
it
do
for a
that
different
later.
time.
I mean, I put steaks in the oven, so I don't know if I'm the best person to talk to.
That's the thing. Oh, man. I'm excited
No,
for
you
you.
don't.
I'm excited for
Bro.
you.
I'm
have
a
my
lazy
cooking.
cook.
'Cause the-
I'm a lazy cook.
The most, honestly, the most
fair.
enjoyable
Me too.
thing about a cook is having people enjoy your food. And whatever the fuck you've been putting in your body, I know I could piss on it, my food, and it would taste better.
I'll tell you right now, if I can't eat the way I want to because of financial reasons, but if I eat the way I
Jack,
want
we spend like
to,
30 bucks a fucking.
quality wise, it is
Dude,
phenomenal.
we spend like 35 to 50 bucks a week each. So it's like,
That is
we
not
like-
a lot.
yeah, we eat like fucking steak, fucking big sandwiches.
Not a lot.
fucking
It's not a
queso.
lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. We eat very well, and especially, you know what the crazy thing is for us? Cooking for 2 people versus cooking for 3 people is not very different at all. 'Cause
Oh,
we
it'll
all-
actually be easier.
Do we not always have leftovers though?
No, we do.
Every
they
single
have-
fucking
yeah.
meal we have leftovers. You literally don't have to buy anything differently. It's just we don't have to throw our leftovers away now because we have a third person.
Jack, please let us give you our food.
Yes. Like,
Anything in the fridge that is leftovers that doesn't have a name on it is
please,
free
we
for
throw
grabs.
away so like
Yes.
Jack. I throw away so much excellent food. Like, please.
yeah. I'm gonna enjoy that because I'm gonna eat so much.
Yeah, like,
So much.
and you're gonna lose weight because I make excellent, but also
I have
even
a
my
plan
cheat.
for that.
Eat,
Or there was a month where I ate like organically and just like I worked out like minimally. Like
I
I
need
fucking played
someone to-
basketball like once a week.
yeah.
I lost 30 pounds in a month.
I can't
Like, it
work
was
out
so
unless
easy.
I have a partner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, congrats. But I need a partner. So if you come here, if we're gonna work out, I need a partner because I can't do it myself.
I mean, yeah, me and you used to work out.
Be your
we
accountability
spent a whole
buddies.
summer doing the fucking football training.
You guys can be my casino accountability buddies. Cause I need someone to yoke me up out of there
Yo,
when I'm up.
Well,
Yoke
listen,
me like
so
like
what does
yoke
that
me
mean?
up.
Oh, I see. I
Like
see.
yoke me up.
Well,
Oh,
hear
okay,
me. So
okay,
listen.
okay.
Not only I told you my favorite thing about her is how lesbian she is. So like, you can bring
Yeah,
her.
that's hot.
You can bring her along as a wingman and your yoke man.
I don't
Oh,
even need a
yeah.
fucking. I don't need a wingman, honestly. I'm
Yeah,
so like
let's be
uninterested
honest.
in
Come on.
like the dating thing and like I'm just so uninterested in dealing with women right now.
Fair.
Not that I'm gay, because I'm not,
Jack.
but
No,
like
I get you, man.
just
That means
so
you've made it.
uninterested in
That
it.
means you've made it because that's how I've always been. I've always been like when you get to your best points is when you don't care, right? You get to
I
the
really
point where you don't
don't.
care, and if you're like I'm at a good point in my life, and if a woman happens to show up, good for her, but I don't need her, right? That's where you're at, right?
Honestly,
That's exactly where you're at, and that's exactly when a woman shows up and
and ruins
your
everything.
fucking life. She can't hear us. Oh, my God, right
She shows up and ruins
now.
everything.
Yeah. Oh no, that's when a woman
Literally what I was
shows
saying,
up
yes.
and literally your perfect life goes from perfect to oh my god, there's no way.
Bro, like
So now
being
that's
able to
the
go to
thing.
work.
You've just got to get yourself situated where you don't need it.
Nah. When I was with my ex, you know, I still care for her, loved her, whatever, you know. But if I wanted to stay late at work, like pick up a double, I'd have to like text her and be like, "Hey, are you cool if I pick up a double and make more money?" Like, fuck that, bro. What? I just pick up doubles all I want. I take any shift I want. I fucking come home. I do whatever I want. I talk to
The
whoever
difference?
I want. Like,
Jack, you're
What?
a man now. You've been dating girls.
Yeah.
It's time to date women.
Yeah. That is
Each
kind of
of
just like a little girl. It is
I
like a
could
teenager
show you
thing.
my phone right now, and our text conversations, one phone's worth would show you a week.
Yeah, it really is by the individual.
If
Some
we
people
need
are
to
just like more
communicate,
jealous,
we
but
call.
I wouldn't go for those people.
But yeah, it's like you're grown. Like
Yeah,
you're an
you're-
adult. We are
yeah,
both
you need to be
independent.
independent people.
Like
yeah.
her and I, there'll be nights on the weekend we hang out where she'll be downstairs making art, drawing pictures, and I'm up here gaming. Like we're just independent. You gotta like.
Yeah, you need someone
You're
independent.
an adult now, which is that statement of like if like I don't need a woman anymore.
No,
That's
it's
when
good.
you're ready for a woman.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's
once
good.
you've given up on trying, that's when you're ready. Like genuinely, I'm glad for you that you're there now.
Yeah, that's
Like so, like
you don't need no one. Because
don't look,
you are-
don't look, don't even try. Stay where you're at because now you've done what you need to do. You're there. Like,
Yeah, the people will gravitate towards you.
yeah.
Don't
Now
look
that you're there, the women will just show up.
the women
I will say I do
show
have an
up.
I have like a good personality, but I also have like one you have to like be able to deal with because I'm very easily like I don't know how to
Women
put it.
love
like
that, Jack. That's what I'm
people
saying.
either really I will say people either like me or they really fucking hate me. Like there's no like oh he's cool. There's like yeah I wouldn't say that.
No, I'm
I don't
No,
know.
Riley is a difficult person. He's a very difficult person. But
I will say that there's some gamer nights where I'm just like ready to tear your fucking head off.
oh, he's so difficult. He's so I don't
Even on
I'm like
gamer nights, bro. We'll be playing. You're just like, yeah. I mean, if you just die again, you know, we're just gonna fucking lose this game. Like you've been dying all game, and I'm just like,
My
okay,
problem with
motherfucker,
gaming
that's
is
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
old.
whatever.
It's like It's like post 7 p.m. I'm usually pretty fucked. That's the problem. It's like I'm pretty like.
Man's unhinged after 7 p.m.
Listen, Jack, I am so happy that you were playing. What's the game fucking even called? What?
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're playing that with him. He didn't tell.
I
I
you
was
guys got
surprised.
to like an actual argument.
Dude, no, it wasn't an argument. He went upstairs for the rest of the night. It was
Tell
barely.
me- He
Yeah,
said,
what did he
"Yeah, I
tell
was
you?"
playing with her and she just couldn't figure it the fuck out." So I was like, "You know what? I'm out."
Yeah, no, literally, quite literally. And you know what? You know what? It was perfect. He was getting mad at me. I was doing really bad, like justifiably. Yes, I know I was bad. I'm not good at video games. I'm not good. I'm trying for you,
Fair enough.
asshole. And
The worst part about playing that with him is like, there's like one section per game session where I'm just like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And he's like, "God damn, bro, you hadn't figured that out yet?"
Yes.
And then there's 5 where I'm like, "Bro, can you hurry the fuck
yeah,
up?"
yeah, okay. Well,
Okay,
there
listen.
you go. There
It
you go. At
takes
least
two
you have
for-
some wins.
Like, I'm
Nah.
big braining this shit in advance, and he's just like, "All right, so I think I know what we have to do." And I'm like, "I already figured it out, dickhead. Go where you're supposed to go."
See, look, you hear that, right? So, I'll be completely fair. On Smite, I am not a fun person to play with. I take that game too seriously, and he's completely right, and I will.
And he knows
acknowledge
I don't
that.
give a fuck about
Yeah,
it.
I
So
will
it's like,
acknowledge that. And,
fast.
like, he's not wrong. He is completely right there.
My favorite game to play on that is a game mode of the day that only happens on Tuesdays.
So I played that with Shamrock
Is-
last night.
Fuck you.
No, listen. it
That's
was-
our game mode.
No, listen. It was
That's
so
our game
bad.
mode.
Shamrock DM'd me an apology at the end of the night. It was that bad because I wasn't even mad. I was just like, all right, Shamrock.
he was sad.
I wish
Yeah.
I was playing with Jack. I wish
Yep.
I was playing this with
Because I
Jack
told
right
him, I was
now.
like, I usually play
You
with
got
Jack
off.
and we do pretty well, and we won our first 2 games, and then the last 2 games he was fucking up, right? Like bad, like you know how bad. Like Shamrock understands the game, but he doesn't know how to fucking play the game, right? So he knows
Yeah, he
what he
misses
should do,
abilities, like, nobody
but
does
he
this.
misses abilities and he makes really really bad decisions sometimes. So he fucks up and he's like, because my favorite thing about Sham is because he'll do like something really fucking bad, right? And I'm about to say something and he's like, "Oh man," I'm like, "Yeah, he knows I'm about to fucking give it to him."
I don't play video games with you no more.
But I get off,
That's
right?
why.
Now, and I like I will say last night I was on streams. You can check. I was like very legit. I'm like, "All right, Sham, like it's been fun, man, but like I'm tired. Like we're not winning. I'm gonna probably call it a night." Like,
He said,
all
GG's, bye.
right. I was like, "Yeah, all right, Sham, like that's cool. Like yeah, we're not winning. I'm like I'm gonna go to work. I'll probably just watch some anime. Call it a night." He's like, "All right, man. Like unfortunate in the games." I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool. It happens, man. Like we'll get there." Called a night. I woke up at
Should
like
have called me.
10 a.m. and I got a DM and I was like, "Oh man, he felt bad." He's like, "Sorry about last night, man." He's like, "I know you weren't mad, but like I kind of threw the vibe off." He's like, "That's my bad, bro." And I'm like, "Oh, that's all right, man. Like you're getting there, shit." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I knew you weren't mad, but I threw the vibe off," and that was the best description of it because I was like,
He wasn't mad, he was sad.
I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed, like genuinely disappointed.
That's what he said to me
Jack,
about
what's
It
your
Takes
expectations
Two.
with me?
Because like Jack,
Because we do well when we play it.
yeah, because when Jack like fucks up in Smite,
Because I can 2v1 people in Smite, but
Yeah.
I'll just like be
I
out of
know
position
Jack's
and
good
die
at
for no
Smite.
reason.
Jack just
Yeah, I
doesn't
was like,
care.
Jack might just...
Doesn't
I
care.
fucking hate the game.
He's
I
an
just
adult.
play it because
He's-
like, what else am I gonna play?
Yeah, he's an
He's
adult.
an adult.
He plays the game because it's in a game. Like if he loses, he doesn't fucking care. That's cool. Like, that's,
a
I mean, if I die, if I'm like 0-26, like with whatever Shamrock put in that chat,
Yeah.
I would have uninstalled the game. If I am
Yeah.
ever 0-26, I promise you, I'm leaving when I'm 0-12.
Nah.
I'm turning the game.
But
My
yeah.
Xbox is off.
proper attitude, right? Like fuck the game, doesn't matter. Now, I do say it's a little conflicting to have that fuck the game doesn't matter and get mad so much, but either way, the proper attitude doesn't matter. So him like rage quitting or like just like fucking
I don't.
tossing.
I don't just
und-
leave the game anymore.
Yeah, you, I will say the last 2 years you have been better about that. But like either way, I don't really mind when Jack does it. Is what I'm trying to get at. Because when
Right.
Jack does it, I understand. Because I'm like, okay, I know Jack, and I know he doesn't care. And if I was like, I don't die in the smoke, but like if I'm like really baked, and if I put myself in Jack's position, probably really wouldn't fucking care either. You know what I mean? So it's like I understand where he's coming from.
Like,
Sham just
there's
fucking
no-
sucks. Like Sham is just bad at the goddamn video game. Like
And
there is no fucking
You have
excuse.
no
Like,
patience for stupidity,
he
but
is
you
a
do
fucking,
for lack of caring.
He is an army soldier. That man has been trained to kill. Like this man is supposed to defend our country, and he can't even defend my goddamn purple buff. Like what the fuck am I supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen? God.
defend the
poor
country,
guy.
but can't defend my purple buff.
God, that was a,
You know we're live, right? And like, there's gonna be a VOD of this, and I think he
That
watches
was
the
a good one.
podcast sometimes.
Oh, Sham watches. Sham is watching my stream rather often, and I love him to death, and he knows it.
Shout out Sam. But I'll 1v1 you any day of the week. Dog water your trash. I'll dog you tonight.
Yo, if Sham tried to 1v1 me, I'm so sorry, but you might see the first 100-point game in Smite history. Because I wouldn't end. You know me. I'm good enough at managing my wave. I'd pick Emoja just so I could deny my wave. I would literally pick Emoja, build full damage, just so once I solo him 100 times, I can literally pull my wave at a Titan long enough for his wave to kill it. Like, I'm that petty. And you know, in Smite I can be petty. Because when I know I'm better than someone, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
I've
Only in
always always
Smite.
just been mechanically really good at video games. I just don't get like the
Yeah. If
yeah,
you were on,
like,
like, PC,
in the
you cry.
intellectual part of it, like you're out of position, you shouldn't be there, or you built the wrong item, or this or that. But like, I'm hitting my abilities, I promise, 10 out of 10 times.
We are the literal opposites in that one. It's just like so annoying.
For 3 years, Riley was like, I can't hit this fucking ability, and I'm like, bro, it's not hard.
Babe,
Just
I
press
needed
the
the
button.
mouse. I'm telling you, you haven't known me before the mouse and keyboard, but man, I was the guy that sucked. Like I was the bad friend, and I was like Shamrock because I was like, man, I'm gonna blink freeze these three guys, wall the backside, 180 shell, bam. Like, all right, boys, good plan, great, go with I'm like, all right, bet, I'm engaging, blink, bam, and just fucking miss everything, fucking like every single, I would just miss.
I remember that.
Every single one, just like there were 5 steps and I fucked up all 5. Like,
It would
1,
literally
2,
be
3,
like-
4 and 5 fucked up.
He said, I'm gonna blink freeze. He blinks, they're all gone, and freezes nobody. He's like, what the fuck happened? He like teleported. I'm like, dog, he fucking walked out of it. What do you mean?
God, I wish I could see those moments because, like, Riley, you're just such an asshole, right? And I don't mean that as, like, an insult. Like, it's just a definition. And it's like, it would just,
Definition.
it's a definition. And it's,
See, now, you say that, but they're like, he's really good at Smite, and that's like more or less the only game we play together. But like, I don't play the games I'm good at with Riley. Like, I'm a fucking monster on Call of Duty Online. Like, bro, I play with James Parsons. I go like 26 and 10, like consistently. Like,
Always
I'm
with,
dropping
like,
kill streaks.
Literally no lifing. So if you two are on,
I
together,
saw that.
You should play with them because I don't want to pay for that shit.
I don't want to play with Toby on that, if I'm honest.
Because
Because I know he plays with that one guy or whatever. Is it some guy that
Feathers?
people don't like or something? I don't fucking know. I don't know his friend group, bro. Toby and I don't.
No,
Toby and I are
don't
cool,
know,
but we don't get along that well. I will say.
I don't. No, Toby's friends are all pretty. I actually like Toby's friends. I think all of Toby's friends are cooler than like. I mean, I love Toby. Toby's like one of my best friends. Like.
No, I like
but-
Toby.
I'm
So I
just
feel like
saying,
sometimes without you, I feel like we don't really like vibe
Yeah,
together.
like listen, like that's what I'm saying. Like the opposite. Like Toby and I joined a party. Ben, his high school friend and current. Ben's in his band. I don't know what he does, but I think he's a guitarist. But like Ben's like his childhood friend, right? Toby had to go somewhere. Me and Ben played COD for like 2 hours, and then much more fun than we were playing with Toby. Like that's the difference. What I'm saying. Like it's the same thing with Chase. Like me and I think the Chase Feathers guy is probably plays with a lot. I'm sure.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Chase is cool as fuck. He's a hillbilly. He's a fucking hillbilly Alabama boy. I love him like a hill. Like Chase is fucking awesome. Like
I got my
I
Bud Light.
I know Chase's wife, Carrie. Like I know his wife. Like you know what I mean? Like his friends are cool as fuck. Right? But yeah, no.
Well, like I said though, we don't play the games I'm good at. Like Rocket League, I'm like diamond level in Rocket League. Like, and I have nobody to play it with.
Play with Declan.
Nobody to play it with.
Declan. That ass.
why,
Play
do
with
you not
Declan?
play that?
No, Declan's really good, and
Oh.
also has no one to play with. All his friends suck. Declan's actually really rigged.
I'm like
Declan's pretty
high plat, low diamond
I don't
level.
know what he is, but
and
he's raw.
I haven't played in like a
I
year.
play with Declan and his friends, and he's like shit talking
See-
his friends because they're below me on the leaderboard, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just smoking weed and fucking running my fucking car into the ball. Like,
They're like, Ariana, there was games where like Riley and I would play together, and he would be like, "I don't really know what I'm doing." I'm like, "I promise you, we're not gonna lose. Just like go ahead, do whatever you want."
I
and I would
understand
just
the
sit
game,
it-
so I know how to
I
like
would
defend. Yeah.
Well, like I would sit in net, and I'd be like, "Riley, just like get a feel for it, and just do whatever you want. I promise you, they won't score." And I'm doing aerials to just save this ball, and like we're shutting them out all on my defense alone, and there'd be like 2 minutes left. I'm like, I guess we should score it. I literally just walk up or just like fucking drive up, score 2 goals, and I'm like, all right, yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah, you can just go out do whatever you want.
Now, to be fair, I'm not bad.
And you
so,
don't mentally like be abusive to him or anything the whole time.
Me?
Yeah.
When I know he's like, I'm like, go have fun. No, but if like it was like a competitive thing and he like misses shit, I'm gonna be like, my guy, like.
Well, see,
How?
in Rocket League,
how?
all
How?
I do
Fucking
is
how?
miss,
Are you
though.
retarded?
But I
Right,
do
right.
understand. I understand Rocket
What do you mean?
League
That's
at a
the
very
whole.
high level.
There's either hitting it or missing it. If you miss
but
it, then they
if-
score.
No, you gotta be in good. Like you gotta be in good position. There's certain balls you go for. Certain times you need to contest.
And if you're out of position, then you weren't in good position. So you were out of position, and that's your fault.
I'm saying if I'm not in good position, I can't make a play, right? But if I'm getting
But you should be in good position
exactly right. So
because there's a rotation.
exactly, because I'm good, right? So if I'm in good position,
We can 1v1 on Rocket League right now. I promise you, I 10-0 you.
you would, yeah. I'm not saying I'm good.
I don't know 10-0. I don't. Ones are tricky, but I easily 10-3 you.
10-1, maybe.
I at maximum I 10-3 you. I'm giving you 3 goals just in case like something bullshitty goes in. I would love to hear what he just said.
He,
Tell him.
Repeat it. Repeat it.
He'll already
Repeat
know
it.
what I said. He'll know exactly what I said.
he said he claps those cheeks.
That's not what I said. Actually,
Thick boy cheeks.
I said I'm different. That's why.
Oh, I thought you said you're a difference maker.
Oh yeah, I mean that too.
Oh no.
No,
like,
but,
I'm
like,
good at Call of Duty. I'm good at Rocket League.
Rocket League, I know where to be. It's just I will miss the ball very consistently,
Yeah.
or I'll hit the ball and it won't go where I want it to go. But
Well,
I at
there's
least know
that.
what I'm doing and I understand what I'm trying to do. That's the
Well, you
difference
also
to
can't
me.
like aerial.
No,
Bro,
now
someone
I can.
comes
I
asking
can
for
now.
an aerial
I can now.
shot.
No,
Oh, you
Declan
can?
taught me. Because I
If
was
we-
I was
We
playing
should
with.
get on. We should get on then.
I would play. It's a little late tonight. But
Like
I
after
would-
this.
Maybe. I think I have it installed. I don't want to.
I have a gamer session in me. I'm off tomorrow too. I know you work tomorrow, but
I mean, I could probably be up till midnight at least tonight. I don't know. That's 6 hours.
yeah, we
is-
can.
6 hours.
we can do
for
something.
me, Yeah. Either way, but Jack's like horny.
I am hard. I'm breaked up actually.
He's like at the mic in his. He's like, you think he's licking it?
I gotta go. Listen, you and your friend can have your little weird jerk sesh. Okay, I'll get out.
See, you're stroking my shit.
Ariana, the podcast is not over.
Oh no! You can do this on live. Yeah, what's the
I mean,
next?
yeah, we could have a solo podcast.
All right, so
Perfect.
I'm gonna.
Get this guy out of here.
Did we want to jump to any other topics to
So
finish
the
out?
bottom 3, we're gonna